all know that. Everybody hates Alabama football. They just win a lot. I remember them days when Alabama wasn't good and I hated those teams that won a lot, like USC, Texas, Ohio State. But boy, have the tables have turned, and it's gotten to a point to where, I guess even it's not good for Alabama to win anymore. Not good for TV. Something's going on, but I can prove it. This isn't. I have all the proof. I have it right here. If you want to argue with me, well, watch my proof, and I want to hear it. All right.
He's looking at everybody.
Now look at this.
Really on the field as the runner was short of the line to the gain on 4th down. That's a turnover on downs. First down, Alabama.
All right, first down, Alabama.
The one on the field said 3. Everybody else said 4.
Alabama takes over.
Our truck says the replay officials are looking through the playlist and reviewing it.
Oh, reviewing it? Have you ever heard of that? It's really bad if Tennessee has to punt, okay? They know that. It's going to make their job a lot more difficult.
One job to do.
One job.
Yeah.
Keep track of downs.
Well,
Ruling of the 4th down is under video review. Timeout.
Whoa!
Okay, that's a new one on me.
Well,
whoa.
I mean, why not, right?
That's a new one?
Pretty important.
Huh. It's just funny that the circumstances, they know that if Alabama gets the ball back and they punt, without much time is left in the game, they know that Tennessee will punt on 4th down. And
I think he knows what play he called.
Yeah.
They came up 2
I
yards
guess
shy, and he's
they
kicking himself.
don't want to make it obvious, so if they can help it, they're not going to make it obvious. But they can make it obvious, though. I mean, because it happens in this game, and y'all still don't see it.
We rewind a little bit quicker at times. We have that luck.
Let's get a look at these
To
4
each other,
downs.
to the players, you're letting them know.
Let's see
which
what
down it
was
is.
going on here. So there's first
in this
down.
case, unfortunately, the down box indicator didn't flip to a 4, but I would assume that everybody down there was.
Okay, and second, third. And then there's 4th. Now, I was watching this live, of course. I remember thinking, like, what in the actual fuck is this shit? Like, I've never seen this before or heard of this. Here we have a no call. Oh, and a pass interference. Look at that! Look at that face mask. Look at that. And a pass interference, according to what happens later that they don't call. I mean, are y'all kidding me right now? I mean, this is ridiculous. No, you don't hear about none of that. But I keep hearing about this play over and over again. This is all I hear about. Now, I'll give it to Tennessee. I'll give it to them. Oh, look at that. I mean, look at another little face. I mean, that should be a face mask, I think. I don't know. But this here looks legit because on first look, even you heard him just say it, even they thought it was against Tennessee. It looked. So this is an example of a legit officiating mistake. It actually took me seeing the replay like 3 times before I noticed that it was Brooks that does it. He shoves him down. You see right there, it happens really quickly. So yes, Tennessee. Alabama did catch a break on this one, but this was a legit mistake, and this was like the only. I mean, when things were crucial, who did they help? I'll show you. This is a Alabama versus Texas A&M. Check this play out real quick. Remember this. Letting it go. Hey, I agree. But you can clearly tell this was not a fumble. His knee and his elbow was down. But hey, let the play go. I agree. Let the play go, you know? I mean, Tennessee game, check this out here. Whoa, that was a quick whistle, wouldn't you agree? That was pretty instantly. Now, what was that was talking about last week? Look at this. That dude, it looked like his knees were. Did this dude say forward progress? Forward progress? Hold on a second. They're just moving on. Dude, I mean, they just changed their tone up from last week, but forward progress? That don't even make sense. You're always going to be progressed the furthest when you fumble. They literally know they can say anything they want. Even though that doesn't make sense, that's confirmed. And it's confirmed that that's a lie just from giving it some thought. It's like, that doesn't make sense. They literally just lied to me. I mean, the point's proven right there. But let's continue. 3rd and 6. Ooh. Man, that's a crucial 3rd and 6. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Wow. Unbelievable. Yep. Oh, this is a good one right here. I love this one. I call this one penalties are gifts sometimes. I wrote something right there. It's funny. Did y'all, I mean, really? I mean, we get the stop, dude. Looks like it's working out. There we go. Look at that. And you see the player? The player isn't even looking for a flag. You know how normally the player gets up and he's looking around looking for a flag. The player's not even doing that. Now, why is it doing this? God damn. Yeah, so I mean, look at this shit.
Inside the 20. I think they might call pass interference on this play. There is a flag at the 5-yard line on the other end.
The ball was underthrown. Let's see what the flag is for.
Look at them, they don't even know what they threw the flag for at first. Dude, his arm being behind him doesn't interfere with the ball. That doesn't interfere. He's getting ready, he's catching him because that doesn't interfere. That's a deflection. There's nothing, dude, how is that pass interference? His one arm is only deflecting the ball. The other arm is wrapped behind his back. So he's putting his left arm around the player. That's not behind his back. That's not interfering with his ability to catch. Look, I mean, look at the player getting up. He's not even looking around like he knows, like, damn, I dropped, it got swapped away. Dude, this game got taken away from Alabama time and time again. Look, blindside block. So that's what they threw the flag on initially. Blindside block. And then they're like, can we call it on that pass interference? I mean, dude, everything that I showed y'all, I mean, come on. It's so obvious.
Pass interference.
No, the pass interferences.
I can't really comment on it. It's
Can't
hard to see when it's down in the corner. I thought the guy made a good swat on the ball, and we intercepted the tip ball. And we had another one on 3rd and 6. I had good coverage on a guy. So I don't know. I think pass interference is one of the most controversial calls in college football. Right now. I've talked about it before, but just inconsistency in how it gets called, not just on those calls, but in all calls. And officials do the best they can. And I'm not making any negative comments about what they called.
Finish up here with Kate.
So he's saying, you know, what he can, you know. I mean, the first thing he says is, I can't really comment on it. But, you know, he says what the obvious is, you know. And he's been speaking on it before, just like he says. And like I've always told people, there's certain plays, pass interference being one of them. There's just like laws how a cop can pull you over for any reason if they really wanted to. And, you know, and they'll, like, it's happened to me a bunch of times. They'll say, sir, you swerved into the yellow lane 3 times and the white line once. And they had been driving behind you for, you know, 20 minutes. And it's like, damn, so that's it the whole time? You know, and that's the reason to pull me over. Anyways, so it's the same thing. They can come up with whatever they want. They do it all the time. Look up Arkansas highway,